Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name's Adiola and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we are testing a full face of Charlotte Tilbury. I've got it all in here. I feel like it's 90% of a face, if that makes sense. So I didn't have any brow products, so I've already done my brows. I've got the majority of the things that I need for a full face. I'm excited to give this a go, you know, because like, is Charlotte Tilbury really that inclusive? Is she? Yeah, I suppose we're just gonna have to wait and see. If you want to see what this full face of Charlotte Tilbury looks like, then keep watching. Really excited about this, you know. Okay, so I think I'll start with my skin prep first and then move on to the eyes. Basically, they gave me some samples of the magic cream. To be fair, I was gonna buy them, but it was just too expensive, man. Like, the magic cream alone is like £800. It's ridiculous. So they gave me the magic eye rescue cream as well, so I'll try that out. I do like an eye cream. Do they ever put enough in these things though? Like, oh, that's nice. It feels nice. It feels quite thick. I'm not mad at that, but I wouldn't go and buy it. So that feels quite nice actually. Right, so let's try the magic face cream. This is very popular and I see so many people talk about this. I promise you I did want to buy it, but oh, that price was just not conducive, man. Also, I just want to shout out Cult Beauty for gifting me with the majority of these products, otherwise I would have had to spend a fortune. Thank you so much, Cult Beauty. Oh, that feels really nice. Oh, that does feel good though, guys. I was hoping it didn't, so I wouldn't be tempted to buy it. Right, so I think I'm going to start off with my eyes first actually. So for my eyes, I picked up two products. So I've got the luxury palette of Pops, and this is a new one. This is the luxury palette of mattes. So I can't lie, they're a lot smaller than what I thought they would be. They're tiny. I feel like I'd use them once and then that'll be it. They'd be finished. They do look quite nice though. They look quite bougie, don't they? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this one first, the all matte shades. You've got Prime, Enhance, Define and Smoke. Okay, so I'm picking up Prime. So there's quite a bit of kickback in the pan. I don't know whether you can see that. The shades are quite pigmented as well. The concealer I've got on my eyes isn't that bright. I've gone with a shade that's very, very close to my skin tone. I'm surprised this is actually picking up. Can you see that? Quite a nice colour as well actually. Definitely my kind of very powdery, but yeah, this shade is very much my kind of transition shade. Yeah, these are so powdery. Oh, by the way, this is a Morphe M504 brush. So I've put down that prime shade. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this shade here, which is Define, and I'm picking it up with the Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and I'm just going right underneath that first shade. I'm hoping that gives me a little bit more definition, but I don't think it is. I mean, it's nice. I can slightly, ever so slightly see it. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother putting any more of that because it's obviously not showing that much. Okay, so to add even more definition, I'm gonna go in with that Smoke shade. I'm gonna focus this on my outer V. I'm really hoping it actually does give me more definition. Okay, so it's not giving me that much definition. It's not too bad. It's giving me a little bit of definition. This is the Morphe M519 brush as well, by the way. Anyway, I'm going to go into this next palette. This is the Pillow Talk Luxury Palette of Pops. So it's just all shimmers. But look how beautiful these shimmers are. They're actually lovely. So I'm going to swatch them actually. They feel really rough. So that's what the shades look like. They are pretty lackluster, can't lie to you. I feel like there's not much pigment to them, but I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm going to use both of these shades. This is a MAC 217 brush, by the way. I really like using this brush to put on shimmers. So I'm just taking that first shade, the lighter one out of the two. I'm just popping that here. Let me get some Fix Plus because let's see if it's better with a bit of Fix Plus. That's a little bit better. I actually bought this with my own money and I kind of wish I didn't now, because because it ain't all that. Very lackluster. How do we feel about this, guys? I mean, they're cute, but yeah, they're just a bit lackluster, I can't lie to you. I'm having to do quite a bit of work. Right, so that's the eyes. I feel like it's very Charlotte Tilbury-esque, if that makes sense. Right, let's move on to the skin, shall we? The first thing I actually wanted to try is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I've seen so many people use this and rave about it, so I'm really excited to give this a go. So here's the packaging, and I got this in the shade 7 Dark. That looks very, very light, so I don't know. Let's just see anyway. It smells a bit like paint, can't lie. So I think I'm just gonna pop this everywhere and see what it looks like all over the skin, because I sort of want some glowy skin. Her models always have like really glowy skin. Oh, it actually says for superstar glow, apply it all over the face as a flawless filter, and or you can do on top of foundation if you want extra coverage. So I'm just going to blend that in with the Nancy stippling brush. I really hope it doesn't dry out my skin either. Okay, so it still feels quite smooth and soft, not drying or anything. Okay, so I was concerned this was going to be way too light, but it actually looks quite lovely. I don't know, what do you guys think? That looks really nice actually. I could get away with just using that on its own. I do look like a bit of a grease ball, so I probably will have to powder it down a little bit. I like that. That's actually lovely. Look at my skin. Looks really glowing, really youthful. Oh, so that's going in the keep pile. Listen, I'm keeping all of this, but that's gonna go in the I like pile. So moving on to foundation now. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and it claims to stay all day and night. I mean, I don't know who's wearing foundation all day and all night, but okay. It's a full coverage foundation with flawless matte, long lasting finish. So I got this in the shade 15 Neutral. I really, really hope it matches me. I'm normally quite good at matching myself on lime. Oh, that looks quite light. Okay, so this is the packaging, the bottle. That is beautiful. That is a really nice packaging. Okay, and it comes with a pump as well. This is heavy, bitch. Okay, so I've pumped 3 pumps onto the back of my hand. Oh, it's looking rather light, guys. That smells really nice. Can't quite work out what it smells like, but it smells lovely. Okay, so I think this is a bit too much. Do you know what it smells like? I think it smells like cucumber. No, it doesn't actually. It's my wipes. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Lol. Okay, so to blend that in, I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream PC08 brush. I would normally use my Morphe M439 brush, but it's dirty. So I feel like it's a little bit too light, but I think it's because I've got a slight tan from being in the sun over the past week or so. The weather's been really bad this week, but last week I was in the sun quite a lot because I always go on my walks. The shade's actually not bad. So this is the side with it on and this is the side without it. I don't know if you can tell because I've got foundation all over it, but can you see that? That looks really nice, guys. Honestly, guys, I'm so sick at matching myself online. I really am. I think I'm gonna try and film a video about how I do it, if I can. So I'm just putting a little bit more here where I get discoloration. I can't lie though, I would like it to just to be a tad bit darker because I do like my foundations to run slightly darker than my skin tone. It doesn't feel like there's much on my skin, and I feel like that Hollywood filter, it still shows underneath the foundation, and it feels quite lightweight and it doesn't feel so matte. Usually I do have to put on oil underneath my foundation, especially when I see the word matte, but I'm pleasantly surprised actually. It's really nice and I still feel really glowy. Okay, so that's another good thing that I like actually. Next I'm gonna try the Magic Away liquid concealer. So this is in the shade 12.5. So you open it up. Okay, so it's one of them thingy bobbies, them squidgy thingy bobby tops things. I don't know how, do you know what? I do know how I feel about them and I don't really like them. I just feel like they're weird. You could be doing this for like years and it still won't come out. So if it's broken, basically you have to go and get your money back. Okay, so I'm still twisting it and it's still not coming out. Hooray, at last. Right, so I'm just gonna pop that on the places where, ooh, that's a weird colour. That's a very peculiar shade. Keep an open mind, Adriana. Keep an open mind. I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. It's actually quite a thick concealer. It's just the colour is a little bit off for me, I can't lie. And there weren't that many shades of this either. Very brightening though, I'll give you that. Okay, so that's not too bad actually. I don't mind that. Once it's all blended out, it's actually quite nice. I think the complexion stuff is actually so far so good. I don't have a loose setting powder, what I normally would use. So I'm going to use the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. And this is in the shade Dark 3. I love this powder, by the way. It's beautiful. Oh, look at that. It just sets your under eye so nicely. Can't lie, guys. This is a must have. It is worth the money, I can't lie. Like, look at that. Look at the difference. Oh, this brush, by the way, is the Peaches and Cream PC27. Peaches and Cream do some of the best brushes I've ever owned. Can't lie to you, and they're all synthetic. Okay, so now that we're all set, I'm gonna actually highlight because I've got a liquid highlighter, so I'm excited to use this. So this is the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand, and I've got this in the shade 2 medium. I sort of opened this already because I was really intrigued, and I swatched it as well, but I'll swatch it again. But look at that, that's gorgeous, that shade. Really, really nice. So I'm hoping it looks nice on my skin tone. So I'm just gonna put that here. Oh, I've done a bit too much there. But yeah, it's one of them puffy things again, and it really irritates me that they've done that, but it is what it is. Can't go and kill them, can I? So I'm going to use my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that into the skin. Ooh, it's not done that thing either where it takes off your foundation. I hate when liquid highlighters do that. It's very subtle, but it's there, and that's what I like. I like subtle highlighters. But yeah, look at that. That's really nice. So moving on, I'm going to bronze the face now, and I've actually used this before. This is the Airbrush Bronzer. Got this in the shade Deep. So like I said, I've got a dedicated video of this on my channel already, so make sure you go and check that out. So I'm just using the same brush from the same video. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills A20 brush. Guys, I actually really like this bronzer. It's gorgeous. Look how bronzed I look, guys. We love to see it. Guys, I can't even lie to you. Charlotte Tilbury Products, they take me by surprise. I never expect them to be this good. Okay, so next product is blusher. So this is the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher. The packaging is really nice on these things as well, by the way. Like, she's got some really nice packaging. So I got the shade Intense. So apparently you have to swish the outer shade across the cheekbones and then pop the glow onto the cheek, so the middle bit. But I'm just gonna swish it all in, and because I ain't got time for that. To apply this, I'm gonna use another Peaches and Cream brush, and this is the PC04. So I'm just taking it all around just to make sure I'm getting all of the bits. Please be nice, please be nice. Guys, this is the kind of blusher I like. This is me. Only thing is, I'd say, do you know what? I love the shade. The shade is absolutely stunning. However, it is a little bit sheer, so you do have to build it up. But look at that, guys. I'm really, really pleasantly surprised by all of these products. And it's got some glow to it. If you know me, you know I love a glowy blusher. There's just something about glowy brushes that just make my nipples tingle. I'm just going to put some on my nose as well, because I love doing that. Very faint smell, but it smells nice. I'm gonna quickly do the rest of my eyes. Guys, I don't like how powdery this palette is. It's literally going everywhere. So I'm gonna throw on some lashes and I'll be right back. So I'm back and I've popped on some lashes and some mascara. So I think it's time to finish off the look. But before I'm gonna move on to lips, I need to spray my face because I feel like it looks a little bit dry. Right, that's better. I felt like I was looking a little bit cakey. Right, so let's move on to the lips. So I did actually grab a lip liner. So this is the Pillow Talk Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize lip liner. And this is in the shade Pillow Talk 3 Intense, I think. I don't know why everything is called Pillow Talk and Intense and this and that. So, oh, this looks quite promising. Okay, so I'm going to swatch this. Oh my god, is this another chestnut? Oh my god, so guys, that's what it looks like. No, I'm getting really excited. Hang on, I'm gonna swatch chestnut right next to it because I feel like it looks exactly like chestnut. Guys, they look exactly the same. Look. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury one. and that's Mac Chestnut. I can't believe this. If anything, the Charlotte Tilbury one is slightly more cooler. That's not even a bad thing either. Let's give this a go, shall we? I'm very excited. Feels so nice and soft as well. Guys, I'm gassed. It's perfect. How much is this, please? Because, no, this is ridiculous. What? This looks banging. £17. Ah. It's even more expensive than MAC Chestnut. I don't like it anymore. No, I'm joking. That's quite expensive for a lip liner, can't lie, but it looks banging. Anyway, so for lipstick, I've got the Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Lipstick. So this is in the shade Super Cindy. Ooh, that's an interesting shape of lipstick. Very interesting, but it's a bit pinky. But anyway, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, it smells nice. Can't lie to you, I don't really like pinky nudes, and this looks rather pinky. With that being said, it actually looks quite nice. That actually looks lovely, and it feels quite nice as well. Charlotte, I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's wrap this up because I feel like I've been going for ages and it's definitely 2 AM. Yeah, I really need to wrap this up. I'm very, very surprised. Very pleasantly surprised, actually, might I add. This face looks lovely. It looks lovely. I didn't think Charlotte Tilbury could cater to my skin tone. The foundation is literally such a good match as well. Like, look at it. Okay, so let's go through everything. So I'll go through the things that I liked first and then the things that I didn't like last. First thing I'm gonna talk about is, oh yeah, the Magic Cream. I did really like it and I might have to go and buy it, I can't lie. Didn't really care for the eye cream that much. I mean, I'd have to wear it a few times to sort of see if I do like it. But yeah, moving on. Hollywood Flawless Filter. I absolutely love this. This is some good shit. So many people talk about this and I can't lie, I see why now. So the second thing I'm going to talk about that I really like is the foundation as well. Really nice. It is quite matte, so if anything, to give me more of a dewy finish, I would probably pair this with a bit of more oil. It's alright now, but I still feel like I do look a little bit too matte and I don't really like that kind of look. But it still looks nice, but I just prefer to look a little bit more dewy, a bit more glowy. Do you know what I mean? If you've got oily skin, but you still want that glowy sort of skin, pair these two together. Next thing I'm going to talk about that I liked was the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. I actually really did like this. The colour is beautiful as well. I usually don't really like highlighters that much. I'm just over them because I feel like they're just too much. But this is really nice, really subtle as well, and it's actually a really nice shade for me as well. So yeah, that's definitely approved. Next, we're gonna go onto the Flawless Finish Powder. I've used this several times. It's definitely approved. I feel like it definitely needs to be a staple in your makeup bag. Yeah, I love this powder so much, but I use it sparingly because I know how expensive it is. So next we have the bronzer. This is probably my favourite thing out of everything. Yeah, I really like this bronzer, guys. It's beautiful. It's so nice and natural. I like the packaging. It just looks so nice and bougie. The formula as well, it just glides on the skin really nicely. Like, look at my forehead, it just looks beautiful. I actually really like it, guys. It's the second time I've used it as well, and I think I've fallen in love with it even more. Then we have the blusher. Ooh, this blusher, guys, absolutely lovely. I do wish it was less sheer. You do have to pack it on quite a bit if you're dark skinned like me. I'm basically a blusher connoisseur. I love blush. I have many blushes. So if I say I like something first time I've used it in regards to a blusher, it must be really nice. So that's definitely also recommended. Moving on to the lip product. This lip liner, I'm scared that it's going to be my new favourite lip liner and it's more expensive than my current favourite lip liner. I have never ever found a lip liner to replace Chestnut, and the fact that this one's more expensive is actually pissing me off because, dare I say it, it might just be slightly better than Chestnut. And I can't believe I'm saying this because Chestnut is life. If you know me, you know Chestnut is life. I literally use it with every single lipstick that I own, unless it's like a black or something, but this is definitely approved. So the lipstick, I'm not sure if I wanted to put this in the love or hate pile. It's sort of a meh. It's nice, it's not a must have, do you know what I mean? I feel like the other things I've mentioned are actually really nice. I feel like this lipstick's not really needed, do you know what I mean? It's not amazing, it's nice, it's a nice colour, the formula's alright, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the things that I didn't like. I'm sorry, but I really didn't like the eyeshadow palettes. Oh, they're not that great, I can't lie to you guys. First of all, the matte one is just super dusty. Like, the kickback in it is ridiculous, and that's not ever really a problem for me, but this is a lot. Do you know what I mean? It literally goes everywhere. Also, the shimmer palette as well, very, very lackluster. They're not very pigmented. I feel like they're just very, very bleh. I just didn't like them. They're really not that great. I hate saying anything bad about brands or products in general, but yeah, I really didn't like these. And the last thing I'm going to talk about that I didn't really like either was the Magic Away concealer. It's not too bad, but it's not good enough for me to say, yeah, go out and buy it. Do you know what I mean? I don't like the applicator. The applicator is weird. You have to twist it up about 1,000 million times before you even get any product out. And then it's already halfway done. Do you see that? And that's just from one application. So imagine how long that's going to last. It's not going to last very long, is it? And it's quite expensive as well for a concealer. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, if you've got the money and you want to splurge on a concealer, by all means go ahead, but there are definitely other concealers out there on the market that are way better. Right, so I guess that's it then. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it was quite a long video, but guys, how surprised are we? I'm very genuinely shocked, like how good this actually looks. Let me know what you think about this full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. Can't wait to read your comments, and thank you so much for watching again as well. Have a lovely day, night and evening. Also remember, Black Lives Matter. Alright, take care. See you later guys. Love you. Mwah.